had brunch at Kindred on Sunday.
How was it?
It was really good.
It's good, right?
Guess what I got?
What'd you get? The Benny?
Guess which one?
Fried chicken? Yeah, of course. Right.
Welcome back to another bonus episode of What's on the Table with Ryan McFadden.
April edition.
It's April, bitch. This episode is brought to you by Kindred and Henry Street Tap Room.
I also brought beer.
Okay, Ryan.
All right, I brought you a beer.
Alexander.
Again, as per custom. This is Alexander. It's a Czech-style Pilsner. It's nice and light. I refuse to believe that winter is still here. So we're going to act like summer with our beverage here today.
So what's the deal? Like, are you not supposed to drink out of a can? Like when you have a glass?
That's how classy you are, you know? That's a personal choice. I mean, I drink out of a can all the time. I also pour it in a glass if I'm feeling fancy. Depends what kind of beer it is, too, at least for me. Great pour. Nice.
Is that acceptable?
I mean, yeah. It's not great, but it's all right. It's fine. It's just beer.
I don't claim to be a beer poor person.
Cheer. I thought you claimed to be a beer poor person.
Like, I mean, I drink it. I don't, I'm not.
It's delicious, right? We sell a ton of these.
Yeah, light.
Nice light Pilsner, refreshing, goes down smooth.
Where is Schilling Beer Company?
They're in New Hampshire. They mostly do lagers, which is like lagers, Pilsners, lighter beer like this. And they also have a new line that just does ales, like IPAs and stuff.
Cool.
Really good beer coming out of New Hampshire. Thanks, New Hampshire.
Do you have it on tap?
Sometimes. We always have this in a can, though.
I mean, the purpose of going to the tap room is to drink the beer on tap, though.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you can drink whatever you want down there. There's a lot of stuff that we only get in cans, and people know, like, it's static because the beer on tap obviously rotates. So if it's, like, stuff that we have in a can, they'll know, like, oh, they always have this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's the allure there.
It's good.
All right, what's on tap in April?
April is next week.
April is Monday.
April 1st. Do you do anything for April Fool's Day?
Oh, geez, do I ever.
Are you a prankster?
I mostly just make bad jokes to my kids. Luckily, they're not old enough to always get them. But
I know, but it's April Fool's. You don't prank Sonia?
Maybe I should this year, mix things up. Everybody knows the date. It's tough.
Why don't we do something? Why don't we coordinate a big, huge prank?
Coordinated attack?
Yeah. I mean, who could we prank that we both know that is like an easy... You can't use me because I'm in on it. So if I wasn't here, then I would be the one that is an easy target. But who do we both know that would be an easy target?
It's Monday, which stinks because we were going to do something for the bar, but the bars are closed. So
Can we just move on?
All right.
What else is going on?
What else?
And it's April 1st is the day that the patios go out in Saratoga.
Yes, big day, huge day. Super excited about that. So April 1st, they're dropping the blocks. We could decorate everything. Hopefully the snowstorms are over. Please, God. Yeah, super excited about that. Summer's here. It's coming next week.
So tell us the plans for the patio on Henry Street. Are you taking up the alleyway?
We sure are. It's going to be there. We're going to have it more decorated this year. Last year, we didn't even put anything in the alley, but this year we're going to deck out the alley so it's a cool place to hang out. Tables, umbrellas, lights. It's going to be magical.
So much fun. I can't wait. So this is April 1st. This is happening. Well, okay. I'm excited about that. Next up, April 5th. To the 7th is the Saratoga Tattoo Expo at the Saratoga City Center.
That's a big deal. Have you ever been up there for that?
No.
Dude, people get they'll be there for hours just getting a full body tattoo.
Yeah, so I didn't know this is a thing until we were working with Crew for coffee. You know, the owner of Crew is a tattoo artist. He does portraits. He's like a nationally known, recognized tattoo artist for portraits.
Oh, I did not know that.
And he educated me on he goes to Dallas to a tattoo expo and he has a booth and he has people reserved to meet him there and they get their tattoos.
It's a big thing. I mean, everybody has tattoos now and this thing is hard to get into. You have to get there early if you want a certain person to tattoo you up there.
Oh, really?
It's kind of crazy.
You have a tattoo.
Cool, I do. I've got a couple tattoos.
You have matching tattoos, don't you?
Tattoos. Not exactly. They're not the same. I mean, I got a bad tattoo in college. I think that's what people do. You make bad decisions and then you get to look at it for the rest of your life.
Can you get your tattoo removed at the Tattoo Expo?
Great question. My guess is no. I think that's like a medical procedure, but I don't really know.
Okay, moving on.
You think there'd be like a big, like people getting tattoos and right after going right to getting it removed if they don't like the way it came out?
I bet you that there is definitely like some sponsorship opportunities for people like the laser removal people have got to show up to this thing.
I mean, even if people like with tattoos are like, they're like, oh, I'm running out of space. So if you look at your body like a canvas, maybe you're like, this sucks. I'd like to erase this.
Yeah.
And start over from scratch with your boy from Crew.
Right.
World renowned.
A portrait. You know? The portrait
like pet
thing.
Portraits? What do you mean portraits?
Not pet portraits. Like people. Like people get faces on their body.
That's faces on your body is kind of tough. Hard to draw people, right? I mean, it's one thing to draw a symbol, but like a human face.
I mean, it's just a commitment too. Like I would assume a lot of people get their mother's faces on them, or
you think their mother's faces? I don't know about that.
I don't know. This is a good
Maybe
question.
Maybe their kids' faces. I don't know. I've seen that. That's what I've seen more on the internet than anything else.
Like babies' faces?
Like babies' faces. Like your old mom's face. I don't know. That's a weird tattoo.
Back to, let's keep this on the rails.
Yeah.
Next up, April 6th. Carnival.
It sounds cool.
Yeah. So I've been to this event.
Okay.
It's AIM Services puts it on at Vapor Nightclub, which is really fun.
So what happens there? Tell me about Carnival.
Well, there is live Latin music.
Are there dance lessons?
There's dance lessons.
Okay.
They didn't have dance lessons. I don't remember the dance lessons years ago when I went. But there were definitely performers and hula hoops.
So what is Carnival? It's just hula hoops and I'm picturing just like people juggling fire sticks and like, is that what we're looking at here?
Yeah, it's that type of carnival. It's like not like New Orleans Carnival. It's Brazilian Carnival, so which is different.
Spicier.
Open bar. But I do remember a couple years ago I went and there were hula hoops, and after a couple of drinks, I just could not put down the hula hoop.
Were you able to pull it off? Were you hula hooping?
Yes, I can hula hoop.
Hula hooping's difficult.
You gotta have good core.
I guess I do not. Last time I tried, I was like, I'm not doing this.
There's a sense of vulnerability to it. Like if you don't succeed, how do you recover?
Failure.
You're a public failure.
And you're hula hooping.
You look ridiculous if you don't get it right. So it's super fun. Bo is behind all this, Bo Gulliber. But Chris is awesome. AIM Services is great. Yeah. So anything you can do to support them, you should do that.
Totally for that.
Okay, so the following week, so first of all, we ourselves have, at this point in the game here of life, we've gotten through spring break, which we didn't talk about yet. You're going away.
Oh, we've gotten through it. Oh, okay.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So, you have to mentally put yourself in the situation like you just got through spring break.
Okay.
No childcare. I have no plans, so I'm going to be home for this week. And then April 8th is a big week.
It's a huge week. That's a Monday, right? April 8th? Yeah. Okay.
The kids don't have school. Well, they have half a day of school.
They're getting let out early, which is cool.
Which is essentially no school.
Right. I mean, we were going to pull them anyway to go up and look at the old solar eclipse.
Yeah. So it's a solar eclipse. It's not just like, oh, cool solar eclipse. Like there was one of these in 2017, but we were not in the path of totality.
Oh, look at your scientific knowledge. You got the right language and everything.
Are you just like leaning on Sony to figure this out?
I just know it's going through upstate New York and we're going to go to Lake Placid and I'm going to see a solar eclipse.
Yeah, it's not that simple, bro.
What? Because path of totality.
Because we are in the path of totality. We're not going to have this opportunity again for years and years and years. And the whole region is going to be like in gridlock. I do know that. Yeah. The Northway is going to be so packed that we're going to get to where we're going to go and then not be able to leave.
It's going to be mobbed. Well, I'd like to stay over up there that night because I know people that are very into this eclipses in general. I know they travel for them. So, it's going to be a big deal. Upstate New York, place to be.
Can't get a hotel room. Already you're screwed.
Shit.
So pitch a tent, pack snacks. You're going to be stuck in the car for hours.
What are you guys doing? You guys going up? Going north?
This is what I'm freaking out about. I don't know what the plan is yet.
I don't think you need to freak out.
We can't miss it.
No, you can't miss it.
And we're so close to the path of totality that you can't not go where you can see it total eclipse.
How close are we to the path of totality?
Scroon Lake. And what is really exciting about Scroon Lake is that you will have 3 minutes and 31 seconds of a total solar eclipse.
You've done the research.
Versus if you go to Lake Placid, for example, you only get like a minute.
Well, why am I going to Lake Placid?
You're not.
Yeah.
We got to go to.
Thankfully, someone's doing that research. Shit, I'm just going to waste drive an extra hour for no reason.
I know. I've been really stressing out about this because I don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, well, I hope that you don't. It sounds like, we're close enough to the path of totality. We can make this happen.
There's also some other like events happening. So like if you're not as committed to the totality experience, you can go to viewing party at Dancing Grain Farm Brewery.
Beautiful place.
Brewery.
It's a tough word.
At 1 p.m. You can do Hudson Crossing Park of Schuylerville.
Oh.
Saratoga National Historic Park.
Okay.
And Common Roots.
A couple breweries. Have a few beers, watch the sun disappear.
Yeah.
And
when I say
total eclipse of the sun. Like that? Sorry.
Or is it of the heart?
That's what the song says.
I think in Saratoga we have like a 97% eclipse.
Oh, really? That's pretty good. Even if you can't travel, 97%.
Well, it's
pretty good.
Ryan, it's going to be like a circle with like a little dot. It's like a ring and a dot.
And how long is it going to be dark for in sunny Saratoga?
That I don't know. I'm out of Saratoga. I'm not staying here.
Okay, all right. Head north.
I may be on the north, stuck on the northway, but.
Oh, well, pull the kids early. They're not going to school that day.
Well, I'm thinking spending the night Sunday night.
The night before.
Yeah, we got to be there. We got to be where we got to be Sunday night.
In place, ready
to go.
All right, let's shoot some text.
Did you get your glasses?
My eclipse glasses?
Right.
No, I did not.
You need them.
I didn't even know where the path of totality was until a few seconds ago.
Since you don't have your glasses yet, you can get your free pair of viewing glasses at Saratoga Library at the info desk.
What a place.
On the first floor, starting on Friday, April 5th, and only one per household.
One per household. Prove it. They're probably a hot ticket.
Could you imagine if you only had one pair of eyeglasses to give to all of your kids? Like Molly's not giving up her glasses for the 1 minute that we might have to see this thing. Like everyone needs glasses. Everyone does. We're not sharing.
What do the glasses do exactly?
They allow you to look directly at the sun and not...
Pretty intense.
Harm your eyeballs.
Damage yourself. Listen, you can also get them at Stewart's. Stewart's is a bastion of Saratoga Springs. They're always there for you. I love Stewart's. Stewart's, we appreciate you. They've got glasses for sale right now. Get them while they got them. Yeah, and get some meatballs while you're at it. Get a cup of meatballs. Get yourself an egg sandwich. Go with a burger. Whatever you want. Stewart's is a restaurant. Stewart's came through for me. Was that last weekend? Oh yeah, it looked like it did. Katie sent a funny text about her late night meal last week. Well, I coordinated a kindergarten parents' night out at Walton Whitman. How'd that go? It went very well. Yeah. Led you to Stewart's at 11 p.m. That's a good sign. It was from 6:30 to 8:30, and I thought surely I would just get there, get something to eat. But I was having so much fun socializing that I forgot to eat, and I kept drinking. And next thing you know, it's 10:30, and so I text Ryan where do I go to eat? Yeah. I need food. I give you some options. Stewart's is the right choice. Yeah, so I ended up at Stewart's, and we got the White Castle burgers, the murder burgers. You should post a picture of what you got on this reel whenever you put it up. I just threw away the pack of cigarettes. Okay. I was like, damn, you guys went for it. All right. And Mark and I are really into Lil Wayne lately. He's very interested in Lil Wayne. So we were jamming to Lil Wayne. We were jamming. This is a funny visual also. Mark and I are very into Lil Wayne. I don't know if you're familiar with his work. Wait, did I tell you that my dad got in a car accident with Lil Wayne? You did tell me that. I've actually retold that story. You have? Yeah, it's a funny story. I do believe that this actually happened because I remember Dwayne Carter showed up on the caller ID. Yeah. And it was his mama who took care of all his business back in the day. I think she still does take care of all his business. Okay, anyway. He's out there putting out hits. I digress. So Solar Eclipse, this is as far as we've gotten. Next up, I am emceeing an event. I'm the Master of Ceremonies. Master of Ceremonies? That's what MC stands for. I didn't know this until this week. It's pretty good. What did you think MC stand for? I did not think it stood for Master of Ceremonies, I can tell you that. It's an event that is being produced by Renee Walrath. She's a very well-known and successful recruiter. Okay. In town, in the region. And she's putting on an event, and it's called Fostering Retention and Engagement, Cultivating a Culture of Success.
It's on April 9th at Putnam Place.
Cool. Putnam Place is nice.
Yeah, like what's really cool about Putnam Place is like runs a gamut of types of events that they do. You can be like listening to a jam band.
Yeah, like Dopapod was there, I think, Saturday night.
Or you could be listening to professionals in HR talk about how we can...
It's a nice venue.
Engage and...
Create company culture.
Yes, cultivate culture.
Cultivate culture.
Success.
Retention.
Yes.
So good buzzwords.
Yeah, so the next up event is April 10th. So this is a double whammy. I don't know what people are going to do. They have 2 options on Wednesday, April 10th. One of which is to go to Panza's. Have you eaten at Panza's?
I have not eaten at Panza's. I don't know why. I just haven't.
Okay, it's really fun. It's a fun vibe there.
Nice.
Saratoga Living is putting on their Overdressed to Impress event at Panza's on Wednesday, April 10th.
Okay.
So that's fun for a lot of the ladies. Not many men go to that event.
Oh, they don't like to overdress to impress usually.
Right. So that'll be fun. But I am sadly, I haven't mastered being in 2 places at one time yet.
Come on.
And I have to go see Marcella Hammer of Palette and of herself. She's presenting at the Pachacucha.
The Pachacucha?
I don't believe I'm saying it right.
Pachaca? No, shit, I forget how to say it now.
Pachacucha.
Pachacucha.
Pachacucha?
Pachacucha?
Pachacucha.
She's presenting at the Pachacucha?
So what is a Pachacucha night, you ask?
Yeah.
It is an event in which multiple speakers conduct concise and fast-paced presentations. They will have 400 seconds to tell their story with visuals guiding the way. So, okay, I did this in 2019.
Okay, pre-COVID.
So what's so interesting about it is that you're standing on a stage and behind you is a screen. You're telling a story just like to the audience, and I think it's every 20 seconds, the screen changes to another photo that you've provided.
And you have to be on time with it.
You got to like have your shit together. It's got to be coordinated. It's very stressful. I'm actually glad that no one came to support me and watch me do this because I don't know. I blacked out. I was so stressed out. It was really stressful.
I don't know what happened. You got through it.
But Marcella is incredible. She's badass, so I'm going to go and support her. Miranda Von Fricken is also presenting. She's another Palette member.
Great name.
Carmen Duncan also. Okay. She does have a great name.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I don't even know where that is to tell people, but you should look it up.
Pachacucha. Yeah, good luck looking up Pachacucha. You have to spell that in the bottom.
I did just look up how to pronounce it, and then I couldn't recite it now.
Yeah, it was tough.
Do you know Walter Thorne?
No, Walt?
Yes, he's a market president and publisher of Albany Business Review. He's going to be presenting also.
Okay. It's going to be Business Review.
Yeah, it's going to be an incredible group of people telling stories, and it is at Revolution Hall in Troy.
Oh, Ref Hall, cool.
Okay.
Dave Matthews tribute band with Rich Ortiz. Is that what's up next? Look at that. April 13th, Putnam Place. It's a Dave Matthews tribute band called Rave Catthews. They are awesome. Ants marching. Rich Ortiz is going to be out there ripping it with them. Why not?
So Rich Ortiz is just a guest. He is not a Dave Matthews tribute band, but he can play Dave Matthews songs.
I think he can play anything, Rich.
He can play anything.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He plays all the music, he records it, and then he's like a one-man band.
He creates a hook while he's sitting there and then ends up sounding like a whole band. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's incredible.
He plays at taproom a lot.
So why is he pairing up with this Dave Matthews tribute band? I mean, can't he just do his own thing?
Maybe this has just been a dream of his. I don't know. We're going to have to ask Rich, but I think maybe he's just excited at the opportunity to play a whole night of Dave.
A whole night of Dave.
Get ready. And Saratoga loves Dave Matthews. Get a little sneak peek April 13th. You don't have to wait till summer.
And there we go, Putnam Place.
Putnam Place again coming up.
A venue of all sorts.
I got some April 17th.
That's not on the list.
No, this is I'm going off.
You're going rogue?
I'm going rogue.
Okay.
Well, I was just thinking there's something in Kindred. So we are doing mocktails and mommies. Now, what does that mean exactly?
Do you know what that means?
I do. Basically, it's just this group that's doing they like to have non-alcoholic event gatherings. So we're going to have mocktails and mommies events. You don't have to be a mommy. You don't even have to drink mocktails, I don't think. But anyway, that's happening in Kindred, April 17th. It's a Wednesday.
That's fun.
Friends. Yeah. 6:00 p.m., April 17th. It's going to be good.
So the moms can get home for bedtime.
Mommies can get home from bedtime and they'll get home sober. So they can drive themselves right home, put their kids to bed if they want, or they can hang out and let the babysitter do that, which is what I would suggest.
What I think is most important about this event is that it's supporting moms not drinking, but moms just supporting moms.
Yes, moms supporting moms. Why not? It's tough being a mother, as you know. And, let's let these ladies, let loose, have a little fun.
Yeah.
We'll have some delicious mocktails for them. I hope they have a good time. They did an event already to Delaware Supply. This is their second one, so we'll see how it goes.
Where's Delaware Supply?
I'm not sure exactly. I believe it's down near Troy somewhere.
Oh, cool. So who are these moms? I was invited.
Well, it didn't go out yet. We just settled on the date. Tickets will be up soon. I'll put the link on our Instagram page, but consider yourself invited.
How does this work? Like, you can have private events at Kindred?
You have to set it up. But yeah, we can do private events. We have enough space in the little interior area in the bar where we do semi-private events. We don't have a separate room, obviously, but they'll have a little space to mingle, and then everyone else that wants to come in can also come in.
Cool.
They don't have to have mocktails, but they're welcome to.
Yeah. Awesome. What was I going to say? I had brunch at Kindred on Sunday.
How was it?
It was really good.
It's good, right?
Guess what I got?
What'd you get? The Benny?
Guess which one?
Fried chicken? Yeah, of course, right.
What else is there?
What's the fried chicken place that you love?
Not that,
Roscoe's?
Cane's. Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's. There's an R in there.
I'm going down to the city. This is so fun.
To get Raising Cane's? To get a $4 chicken sandwich?
Oh, shit. Well, I can't not go. I can't. I'm going down to the city for an event, but while I'm there, I might as well
Why
get
not?
Raising Cane's. I mean, what other opportunity will I have?
Did you set this event up just to find yourself by a Raising Cane's, even though it's 3 hours away?
You don't understand. It's so good.
Bring some back. I want to have it.
I wonder if I could get a tray.
You come back with the tray, as if it was just delivered to you. That would be amazing.
Okay, next up. Oh, it's just me. April 18th, the Palette Pro Mixer.
What's that?
So this is from 9:30 to 11:30. It's once a month. So if you can't come to this one, you come to the next one. But it's so much fun. The sisters, Juliana and Leah, who are members of Palette, they host it. And it's an opportunity for our members of Palette to sort of have a mini TED Talk.
Oh, okay.
So our members sign up for the days that they want to, present. And it's so much fun. I had so much fun doing it because it's an opportunity to just meet a lot of the people that you see on a regular basis, but you might not know what they do, who they are, what gives them life. And it was so much fun just to meet new people. Yeah, it's open to the public. Anybody can come and learn about who these people are. It's usually 2 to 3 members who are sitting up, speaking, and holding court. It's
so TED Talk. Do they have a specific topic, or they just talk about themselves? Or are they I'm going to talk to you about sales?
Yeah, well, you can talk about everything. So this past one, we had a member, Christina Faranucci-Roberts, talked about creating a fortune framework.
Okay.
Which is through the lens in which you do all things, if you have a sort of framework around what you do and how you do things or why you support different causes, why do you do that? So it's sort of helping you come up with that for your personal brand. And then you can apply it to your business. So she talked about that. Helene is another member. She's a somatic coach.
Okay.
So she talked a lot about the nervous system and how most of us are just completely overwhelmed and our nervous system is overwhelmed and how do you bring that back down to a calm level.
Neutral energy level.
Yeah. And then I talked about building community.
Okay.
And how I started Palette and why I started Palette and
that sounds fun.
Super fun. Yeah. You should come.
I will go. Why not?
I'm exhausted already. April's busy.
April is bad now. We're only halfway through here.
I know. Okay.
Well, this next one I know you're excited about. Right? Come on, this is right up your alley. Look, it's an evening with Sean Colvin and KT Tunstall.
We've talked about this.
Together. On stage.
We've talked about this, that I don't know who sings the song. So
Suddenly I See.
You sing the song. And then
Suddenly I see. That's all I got. But it goes on like that. Sorry. I do remember that song. It's very 90s. Black Horses in the Cherry Tree. Oh, that's part of it. Okay, yeah. Sonny Came Home with a Vengeance. Sean Colvin. You remember that song?
That's darker, right, than the Suddenly I See?
She's an angry woman.
That'll be fun at UPH.
That makes more sense. Yeah. UPH. Anyway, these are famous people. They were on the radio. They were popular back in the 90s. Now, UPH, them together on stage. Sean Colvin, KT Tunstall. I mean, I am tickled pink about this one. I can't wait. But yeah, this is cool, actually.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. If you grew up in the 90s like I did, Tom Green was extremely famous.
He was like, didn't he marry Drew Barrymore?
He did marry Drew Barrymore.
He must be funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's pretty funny. He basically like started off like the whole like Jackass thing. Like he was kind of doing that first on MTV and then they sort of exploded. But he was the first one to just be doing like goofy shit on TV and just being like, this is a weird show. Here it goes.
Was it a talk show?
No. It was, well,
this is the
way
Tom
I remember
Green
it.
Show. This is the Tom Green Show.
Maybe it wasn't. No, there was a lot of skits. Anyway.
Not the Green Show. Or
not the Green Tom Show. Yeah. It's not the Green Tom Show.
How do I remember
the Tom
this?
Green Show. See, he's successful.
It
was a big deal.
10. How old was I?
Probably, 10.
Yeah, I was Molly and Posey's age watching the Tom Green Show. Inappropriate, Margie.
Yeah. Well, like you said, your parents aren't always paying attention, so they missed you on that one. What y'all watching? I like the jingle. Your parents are great.
I'm glad you think so.
But yeah, Tom Green, Comedy Works, right on Broadway, the Rathskeller. That's a cool event. You know who I saw there? I saw Shane Gillis there before he was famous with like 15 people. Now look at him. Blown up.
Don't know him.
Maybe Tom Green will make it. Go support. Hey, what date is Tom Green coming anyway?
Let me look here.
Is it the Green Tom Show?
April 28th.
April 28th.
What night of the week is that? It's a Friday.
It's a Friday night.
So I think
Friday with Tom.
If you appreciate the 90s, and the 90s are coming like...
Oh, they're way back.
They are back.
Yeah. So
you
weird
should
to
come
see.
to Saratoga and hit up Sean Colvin, KT Tunstall, and Tom Green.
And Tom Green. Look at that. It's like a 90s powerhouse right there.
They must know each other.
They're probably going to hang out.
Well, that would be cool. Like if
we get them down to the bar.
Spot them at the tap room.
Out around town. That would be amazing. I know Tom Green used to be involved with a craft beer company out of Canada. So he's been to this area before. So who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Tom Green, I'd love to see him. I'd love to meet him. Spent a lot of time watching MTV as a youth. So do you, apparently, a young youth.
Well, that's so interesting. Like the people that come to SPAC and stuff like that, like, depending on how well known they are they able to come downtown and like really experience the city of Saratoga Springs? Like,
I know Dave Matthews does. Like, they usually go out to lunch somewhere when they play in town, and there's definitely usually like a mob of people waiting outside when someone hears they're there. But a lot of them definitely, when they come to town, do go out. So I don't know how much they get left alone after they leave said restaurant, but you can, they have enough people. You can sneak back into their tour bus.
Yeah, they have one shot of going out in Saratoga. Like, where's it gonna be? So they have to like be really strategic.
I don't know. Dave Matthews, I've been hoping comes for years. He's come to Scallions, which is right next door to us before. I've seen him at Boca. So hopefully tap room this year.
Well, probably because
I know we can get
really
Rich Ortiz and the tribute band at HST anyway.
Hey, and might as well be Dave Matthews. Rich Ortiz is amazing.
He's awesome. I love it. He's also a great guy. He's also like a professional fisherman, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Really cool guy, really great musician. So that'll be a fun show. It'd be cool to see him at Putnam Place too.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me. That's what's happening in April. That's what's on the table. Like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. And if you want to connect with me, slide into my DMs on Instagram. My handle is Catherine Hover.